important. Now, for the English language audience and foreign nationals, of course, the regulations in entering Thailand from the 1st of November 2021 will be an important issue for you. We have a slide summary on screen for you right now. So, as mentioned in the past days and weeks, for individuals traveling from the 45 countries and one territory that are on the list of permitted areas to enter Thailand without quarantine, the summary regulations can be easily read there on screen. It's bigger now for you in four main issues. You can look at that on screen. So the Thailand Pass system, we call it Thailand Pass. If you follow me on number 1, this will be adopted to replace the COE or Certificate of Entry issuance process. And as this system aims to facilitate entry into Thailand, the process for filing information and uploading travelers' documents will be shortened. Of course, this is very good news for those who have to undergo all the documents being submitted to get a COE. The Thailand Pass system will shorten this process, and of course, expected to be launched on the 1st of November 2021. And all Thai embassies and consulates worldwide have been informed of this, and they are preparing to launch this by the time the 1st of November reaches. And at the present, travelers may still register for the COEs before this new system operates on the 1st of November. So for those COEs that have already been issued, it remains valid until after November 1st. So if you've been issued during this time before November 1st, you can of course use the COE after November 1st. Now, as for travelers aged under 12 years old who are not fully vaccinated, they are eligible to enter Thailand under the exemption of quarantine and undergo similar measures to their parents or accompanying persons. For those children aged 12 years old or under, not fully vaccinated. So, same measures as their parents when traveling into the country. The negative RT-PCR test result issued within 72 hours before travel is required before entering the country, and travelers must undergo another RT-PCR upon arrival and wait for the results at a SHA Plus hotel or AQ hotel for one night until they receive confirmation of a negative result. The CCSA highlighted that not only fully vaccinated individuals who have been residing in the 45 countries in one territory for these 21 days or have been previously staying in Thailand before traveling back may enter the country without quarantine. So for those who have been in those 46 areas for 21 days, the 46 areas, countries and territory announced, if you're there for 21 days and come into Thailand, the quarantine exempt will apply to you. Now, just to note that for Thai nationals and those who are resident in Thailand already, if you travel abroad, the 21-day requirement will not apply to you, meaning that you don't have to stay in those countries for 21 days and you can come back to Thailand without that quarantine. Please be reminded that the no quarantine scheme is different and separate from the sandbox scheme. Now, just to put it in colors, the green column you see on screen right now is different from the blue column. Because one news agency reported that the list of countries, those listed in the green column, in the 46 countries, can go quarantine free only in the 17 provinces, which is misleading. So those in the green column, 45 countries and one territory, can come to Thailand with no quarantine throughout the country. The sandbox scheme, or the one in the blue column that you see, or we can call it the blue zone, or the sandbox scheme, this applies to both foreign nationals and Thai nationals alike. So, of course, the different criteria applies for the 45 countries and one territory, which is in the green column, and the sandbox scheme, which is in the blue column. Just to make sure that we all are on the same page in terms of that these two schemes are different and separate from each other. Now, I've gone into detail of the various schemes for a couple of times now, and then we'll probably have some more explanation in the next time around. So